There we go. That was textbook, guys. I mean, just textbook. It's a black blue 5-inch Ocho, 3/8 ounce Strike King tungsten weight. And as you can see, that fish was tucked back up underneath that heavy cover there. Nice fish there. Let it go. I want to talk to you guys. I get the question asked of me, if I had one bait to go anywhere in the country and catch a bass on, what would it be? And that bait would be a 5-inch green pumpkin Strike King Ocho. And I'm gonna talk to you guys about the different ways I fished it, the different ways you can rig it, and why it's such a versatile bait for me. And it's a bait that has cashed me a lot of checks over my 25-year career doing this thing. So I'm gonna start out with how I got introduced to a soft stick bait at the beginning, and how I rigged it from the beginning, and kind of how that has transpired over the years of me using it in different ways and in different scenarios. So here we go. The first one would be basically just a 7-foot medium heavy rod, 7-foot or 7-to-5 gear ratio hyper mag reel here. I've got just a 4/0 round bend offset worm hook, and without a weight on it or anything. And then we've got a 5-inch Strike King Ocho here, and it's very simple. You go in. The most important thing when rigging a soft stick bait is you want it straight. You pinch it up a little bit, and voila, there you go. Okay, now this bait, when it first introduced to me, I'm like, well, man, that looks like about the most do nothing thing I've ever seen in my life. But when you put it in the water and you let it fall on a slack line, this bait has the most lifelike natural shimmy as it's falling than any other bait you can put in the water. Basically, you throw it out, let it fall down on a slack line, and it has a shimmy effect to it as it's falling down. It works really, really well pre-spawn, dynamite in the spawn, dynamite post-spawn. 16 pound, 14 pound, this is Sniper Sunline fluorocarbon that I use. That's my basic setup, and that's how the bait was introduced to me from the very beginning. All right, from there, I started playing with it a little bit. And I guess probably the first time I Texas rigged it with a heavier weight, was probably at Lake Amistad in Texas. And I actually won that tournament, and this was part of my arsenal here. A 3/8 ounce bullet weight, a 5-inch Strike King Ocho, and you're basically gonna rig it the same way as I rigged the one weightless. The difference here is I have a bullet weight on it. And this bait, when you put a bullet weight on it, it has a totally different fall to it as with a regular Ocho without a weight on it.